Restructuring seems to be a permanent process for older multinational companies faced with growing competition. But how easy is it really to retool and transform just part of a global operation without losing much momentum? Well, that's the question that we put to Mario de Miguel. He is the CEO of John Deere in Spain. Mario, you say that you've turned John Deere into a center of excellence from a component maker. What really does center of excellence mean?
Thank you. Well, to explain the center of excellence concept, let me give you a little bit of background of the history of the company in Spain. We started the business, manufacturing business 50 years ago as a tractor company. For many years we were producing tractors for the local market, and when Spain joined the European Union there was a need to consolidate two tractor factories in Europe. One was in Germany, the other one was in Spain, and we decided to consolidate all the tractor production in Germany. And then we had to look for a new business based on the knowledge, the core processes and that we were doing in the factory at that time. We decided that the best way was to create a component business for drivetrain. So we started that business in about 1996 time frame, that when it was fully developed. And on that time we were growing in terms of manufacturing components, drivetrain components for all the Deere units, for vehicle units basically. For a number of years we were growing that, and when the business was stabilized that way, we realized that we had to do the second transformation. We had to go a step forward in that direction because the competitors were no longer in developed countries like United States or Germany, but also they were coming from other places where the labor cost is much lower than what it is today in Spain. So looking at what our customers were asking for, we realized that we needed to develop a company providing more services than just manufacturing. So we started to create a product development, a product engineers group, where we started to do the design and the testing of the components that we were making. So at the beginning we were just a manufacturing unit, but then we turned it to a design and testing so we could cover the complete needs of our customers.
Your manufacturing in Europe, where costs are a lot more expensive than they are in Southeast Asia. Can you continue to compete here in Europe with agricultural machinery, especially when profit margins, for example, in the farming industry are not as favorable as before?
Well, it's very tough business, as you were saying, but actually what we see in terms of competing in the market for vehicles, for tractors, combines, those kind of things, we are in a premium market where our customers are very, very professional. They are looking for top-end vehicles, top-end machines that can give them the productivity that is required, and this is where we are competing most comfortably. In fact, Europe is our largest opportunity in terms of growth, believe it or not. This is part of our strategic planning, and all the competitors are on that segment of the market, premium solutions. And by the way, agriculture is a very profitable business these days because the fundamentals of the business, the growth population is very strong. So our customers are looking for better solutions every day.
Who are your main competitors here?
Our competitors in Europe are mainly Claas and Case New Holland, and I think we are very well prepared to continue serving all kind of customers with our products. For example, in 2012 we had the largest product introduction ever. We had Agritechnica. There was a fair that is for agricultural machinery last week, and it was a success. We had the biggest product introduction that we have had ever. So very well set up for the future in that respect.
How are raw material costs like oil and steel affecting your manufacturing here in Europe?
Well, raw material is not a big difference. If you look at the East, raw material we can say is more or less a commodity. So you don't necessarily find it cheaper when you go to the Far East. It's the value added, is the labor cost what is a significant difference. Sometimes it's an advantage. Raw material is an advantage for Europe because we have access to better steels. We have access to to buy in a different way, and this is sometimes is even a competitive advantage. So raw material is not an issue for manufacturing in Europe. It's more the labor, the value added part that is, creates a big challenge.
You offer credit to farmers in Europe. How really is the financial crisis now affecting this business unit?
Well, you're right, especially in Europe with the latest developments of the credit crisis. It's a significant challenge for our business. Obviously, the cost of financing operations is growing, but our commitment with customers continue, and the kind of deals that we do with our customers are more secure in general than what I would say the rest of the industry, the financial industry, because these are customers that have been with us for a long time. They are linked to the land, and we can rely on them, and so our commitment continues with those customers to finance the machinery that we distribute.
Construction in Spain has been pretty badly hit by the recession. What is your outlook for business really in the near and medium term?
Yes, construction is the industry that has gone down most dramatically in the last couple of years. And this has created the unemployment situation in Spain. I would say this is the biggest source. This, of course, has created a surplus of labor. So now in the marketplace for labor, it's easier to find qualified, skilled people. Not so much in the industry, as the industry continues to being strong. But I have to say, in terms of business for John Deere, we are not present in Europe in terms of construction equipment. So this hasn't been affected us that much.
Have you put anything on hold or canceled anything?
Actually, we continue growing in Spain because our manufacturing business is dedicated 100% to export. So I would say that we are one of the companies that set an example on how you can survive a crisis by focusing on external customers. So in our respect, the only thing we want to continue is with the growth that we have had over the last 10 years. And the business outlook is confirming that.
What are customers telling you about their plans?
Well, our customers are giving us very good news. The goal of the company is to double the business in 2018, and we have plans to do it in a number of ways. So one way would be investments in the Far East, China, India. But another one would be growing in Europe. As I said before, we have the largest opportunity of growing in Europe. We are growing the market share. So actually the outlook that our customers are giving is very, very, very positive. On top of that, we are planning to develop new products to expand our product line. So we will grow with our customers, and we also will get into new products. So we have a very good outlook for the company in the next few years.
Mario de Miguel of John Deere in Spain, we thank you very much for joining us in INSEAD Knowledge.
Thank you.